Measured, building. Modern modded experiences are driven by a massive, escalating ambition, an obsession with scale that constantly pushes against the original boundaries of the world. But that expansion carries a physical toll, placing an immense burden on foundational systems never designed to support this much weight. We try to keep it all standing with a patchwork of temporary fixes, stacking layer after layer of fragile scaffolding to prevent a total collapse. Eventually, you realize the problem isn't just the weight. It's that your ambition has finally hit the unyielding ceiling of the environment itself. This is the monolithic trap, a giant opaque blob where every system is blindly tangled together into a single unreadable mass. Maintenance becomes a nightmare of guesswork, where a single broken dependency can trigger a chain reaction of failures you can't even see, let alone repair. You are shackled to a single, rigid loader, locked inside a hardwired runtime where the rules are unclear and the walls are closing in. To escape this confinement, we have to stop patching the monolith and start dismantling it. We are moving away from duct-taped fixes and towards an ecosystem built on absolute structure, portability, and validation. The chaos is replaced by clean building blocks, visible, documented modules defined by strict schemas and packaging contracts. Systems like Schema Core, PackOS, and Adapter Core establish the unbreakable rules that allow these blocks to communicate, repair, and hold their shape. Once your systems are modular and contract-based, they are no longer trapped. They become portable enough to travel beyond the limits of a single engine. Ashfall is the ultimate proof of this architecture, the first official experience engineered from the ground up to exist across multiple environments at once. Because it is built on modular adapters, Ashfall can span across the familiar NeoForge lane, an experimental native runtime, and standalone testing environments. This gives creators the power to build expansive, high-fidelity experiences without being permanently chained to the codebase of a single platform. Moving from a giant pack to a modular ecosystem requires a specific set of high-performance tools. Introducing the Echo Platform Public Alpha, the new unified engineering standard for modded experiences. Use the Echo Developer Studio to actively validate your releases and verify manifests before you ship. Leverage the Echo Add-on Studio to generate structured templates and clean packages from the start. And rely on the Echo Release Index to unify your metadata, checksums, and assets into one unbroken chain. We are ending the era of opaque wiring, replacing the guesswork with documented contracts and validated systems. The days of fragile, duct-taped modding are over. Download the Echo Platform Public Alpha, dive into the documentation, and join the Discord to start building.